and welcome back to Gabbing with Jessa. Today I'm going to have another book review for you. I am so excited about this. I have been waiting to read this book for so long. I have had it kind of with me on my shelf for the longest time. I've had to renew it from the library so many times just because other things kept getting in the way, but I'm so excited that I finally got to read this. I was recommended this book by a friend, and I'm really glad that she recommended it to me because, yes, I've waited a long time to read it, but I'm finally glad that I got around to it. So today I will be reviewing A Trick of Light by Stan Lee and Kat Rosenfield. On Goodreads, I rated this a 4 out of 5 stars, and this takes place in Stan Lee's Alliance universe. Nia loves technology and is crazy good at hacking. It's what she does best, but her father does not allow her to leave her home. He is afraid for her safety and keeps her in this little room and homeschools her, and all she wants to do is get out and be free and be like a regular teenager. She posts all the time on Instagram and Twitter, Facebook, things like that about these magnificent things she does, like a fake trip to Hawaii or a fake, I don't know, group of friends that she has, and everyone says that she lives this best life. She has hundreds of thousands of followers, but none of them know that any of it is actually true. Cameron, while he's trying to be a viral sensation, is struck by lightning while he is out exploring Lake Erie, and instead of killing him, it actually gives him powers where he is able to break in and hack into people's computers, phones, electronic devices, anything like that. He is able to do so many different things with it, send text messages or put up videos, anything. He is able to do all with his mind. When they both end up meeting each other online, they actually form a very quick bond. They end up falling for each other, and all they want to do is be with each other, but they also use their hacking abilities for good. Whether it's trying to take down some evil people online or trolls, anything like that, they use their abilities so they are able to do some good and put out something good in the world that they believe is good, and it's really fun to read about that. However, their powers, while they may be trying to use them for great, are actually putting the world in danger. Why? Guess you'll have to read to find out. Now, obviously, one of the main reasons I wanted to read this was because of the author, Stan Lee. Unfortunately, that I know of, this is his first and only book in the Alliance series that was supposed to be a series. I also really liked it because it's not your typical Stan Lee superhero book or comic book. Like, it's an actual book. It's really well written. And yes, Cameron does get superhuman abilities, but he's not really using them in a superhero-like way or what we typically think of Stan Lee's superhero way, so I really like that. And despite his old age, the book actually did come out in September 2019, so almost a year after he passed, but it is also a very modern book. Like, they mention things like Instagram, tweeting, hashtag, so this is a really good book for anyone of this day and age because everything is all up to date, it's all very modern. Now, one thing that really stood out to me about this book was it was really giving me Death Note vibes. Like, for the main first, like, middle part of the book, it really felt like Death Note. I don't know if anyone has seen the anime or read the manga, but it's, I don't know, the way that Cameron and Nia work together, it really reminded me of Death Note, and I really like that because I think Death Note is fun. And so I really like that about this book. It was able to remind me of something else, but it obviously wasn't copying it or anything like that. I just really enjoyed that part of the book just because it reminded me of something else that I also really like. At certain points, I think the main reason why I gave it 4 out of 5 stars instead of 5 out of 5 was because it seemed like a lot was happening all at once. I got some characters confused. I had to reread certain parts because a lot was going on. Again, kind of like in that middle part of the book, like middle-end-ish part of the book. I didn't understand why certain things were going on or why certain things were happening. Yes, it all did get resolved in the end and I figured it out, but at some points it really was just kind of confusing of who are these specific groups of people, what are they doing here, and what is their purpose? But it does all come to a conclusion at the end. The way that Stan Lee's mind works for how Cameron got his powers specifically is what fascinates me so much about this book. You just think it's one thing, but it actually turns out to be another, and I absolutely love it because it does play a really big part in the story, but I'm not going to say it because I don't want to have any spoilers in this video. But it was like the way it was gone about I really did enjoy, and there's so many little fun things that you can definitely tell are Stan Lee-isms in this book, and so I really enjoyed reading it. I just had a really fun time reading this because of everything that was in it. I thought that it was really well tied up in the end. It does come to a satisfying conclusion, but it was also kind of left on a cliffhanger where you can see the book being ended here, but there's also a big part where it was meant to be a series, you know, it was meant to keep going. And even though that Stan Lee is no longer with us, I really hope that the other author, Kate Rosenfield, really wants to continue this story as well, because she was involved in this as well. I know that it's really big probably for her and nervous if she's debating on this to continue on with such a legend author, but I believe in her. I want her to continue this because I need more books. I just really hope that she wants to continue this because I would absolutely love that. I think it would be really great. The story has great characters. It had a great ending, final climactic scene, and I need more. I need more. I love it so much. So that is my review on A Trick of Light by Stan Lee. If you guys have read this book, let me know what you guys thought in the comments below, or if you have any other book recommendations for me, I would very much like to read those. So leave those in the comments as well, but don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. That'll really help me out. But until next time, keep on gabbing.